India. Be a part of Franchise India 2023 and get your business to fly high. 300 plus Indian brands, more than 100 global brands, over 10,000 trade investors and buyers are there for you at Geo World Convention Center this 19th to 20th November. For more info, go to franchiseindia.com/expo.
So most of you know that we did a show recently in Delhi at Pragati Maidan, and every year we are doing it. This would be our biggest show which we are doing in Delhi in Pragati Maidan. But for the very first time, after the overwhelming response of Franchise India 2023 Delhi, we are coming with Mumbai Franchise Show with bigger in opportunity, with 300 plus business ideas, 400 plus delegates, 10,000 plus premium business visitors, 100 plus business concept from over 16 countries, and a team of 100 plus franchise Indian to personally assist everyone at the show to make the most of the business festival. So if you want to be a part of that show, you can get in touch with us. Obviously, if you're a brand, then also you can connect with us because we have limited booths available with us. You can block your booth and you can represent your brand in our show. As an investor, you can visit and you can have multiple options and you can explore all the options all together under one roof. So now I would want to take it forward towards the discussion we were having related to the brands we are going to cover in our today's session. As I did mention that today I am going to introduce you with some master opportunities with some international brands as you're looking to connect yourself or be a part of a master franchisee or international brand. Today is the right day for that. So without taking much time, let me run you through with the Q&A process. I'm going to do very quickly. If you have any questions during the webinar, you can type them into the Q&A window. You can see a Q&A window on your mobile. If you are live from mobile, you're watching us from mobile, or if you're watching us on the laptop, in that case also, you can see the Q&A window easily and you can type your question. You can leave your question to keep or to make this session interactive. I would want you to keep sharing your questions so that we can answer all your queries. And I simply want you to be more focused to understand what brands we're talking about and what benefits you're going to get being a part of these kind of brands along with. So our today's brand is MasterVeg, the greatest network of School of Brazil. That teaches the art of entrepreneurship in a practical and playful way, so that students can transfer their dreams into life projects in a creative and innovative way. Today we have Mr. Ashok Kumar and Mr. Rajat leading this brand all together in India, and they're going to brief you more about the brand and the opportunities they are coming up in India along with. Ashok ji, Rajat ji, I want to welcome both of you on this platform today at panel. And we are so excited, and I'm sure the people who are watching you live, they are so excited to know more about the brand and opportunity since it's an international brand and they're into education. And in education, along with some ideas and I would say some knowledge which can make a person or an individual to think to become an entrepreneur. So I would want to give the lead to you, Ashok ji. Over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Neha, just inviting me on this wonderful platform to introduce this opportunity for Mr. Vich. So just simply, I have some questions for you. Okay, so like which language can give you a better job?
I think English.
Yeah, so definitely we are going to discuss about the English. Yes. And just only the spoken English. So this is, so I'll just will run through the presentation. So Mr. Vich, so envision Mr. Rajat with us. So he is the vice president at Envision, and he's leading this entire campaign for India to appoint master franchisees, area master franchisees for Mr. Vich. Mr. Vich, it's based out of they are based out of Brazil. They are headquartered in Brazil, and they have started this concept in 2022, and they have developed 100 plus franchise schools in a very short period of time, right? The main objective of this Mr. Vich program is basically to teach English and take this program globally, right? So if you look at their programs. They have multiple programs, but at this point of time, they are just only focusing on English. Later on, they are going to add some more programs as they have like other. So we will discuss in the next slides. So Mr. Carlos, he is the founder and CEO for Mr. Wish. He's a very known businessman in Brazil, and he studied in the US. He worked for 30 years, and he has developed basically many brands. He has also interest in F&B, so he holds master franchisee rights for like your KFC, Taco Bell, and other food brands. He also developed one school chain that a chain of like 3,000 schools, and then he has basically sold out that opportunity. Now he is introducing Mr. Witt. So he is the proprietor. He has the basically intellectual property for this program, and they have developed a unique curriculum and study material. So this study material comes into the set of books, and plus these have a basically special pen. It's called Volta. So this Volta is a kind of speaking pen. So throughout your book, you can basically this with the help of this basically pen, it gives you the complete guidance to how to read the book and how to pronunciate the words, because that is the main challenge for learning basically English or speaking English, right? And this device is fully automated, so it will be activated based on a particular code assigned to you, unique ID. Once your tenure is over, then basically this device can be disabled, so basically nobody can misuse it, right? So that is the unique concept and methodology he is bringing. We have some questions. I think Abdul is raising his hand. So I think, can we take live questions or is the Q&A box?
Oh, yes, guys, if you have any questions, as I've mentioned initially only, that if you have any question, please type them into the Q&A window. If you're raising your hand, we won't be able to understand it, and we cannot allow you being here in live. So I would rather request you to please write your question into the Q&A window so that we will take up all your questions. Just type your question and post the presentation. We will discuss the questions also.
Yeah. So now, because English program this Mr. Vij has like taken up, because the Brazil has a different set of challenges in terms of language barrier. They are heavily like speaks and write and study Portuguese. But in India, we have another set of problems that we are a multi-language country. So we speak like many languages, right? And our studies basically are again based on our state programs and the regional languages. So there is no like common interface or common platform or universal language to follow. Right? So Mr. Which they have entrepreneurship program, emotional intelligence program, and English learning program. But as of now, they are introducing English learning program in India, and later on, basically they can add one or two or three, as many as layers as they develop going forward. Right. So English is going to be our first a platform that we are bringing for India. Right. And it is going to be a physical learning. So we are going to set up physical schools. This is not a kind of like online learning. It's a physical learning. So physical centers we are bringing to India. Right. But why basically he has taken India as a large opportunity? If you look at this is the map of like your regional languages spoken in India. So we have multiple languages, heavily basically Hindi. So that account for 41% of the population speak Hindi, followed by English, 10%. I think it could be like 10 to 15%, because if you look at the metro cities, now our schools on CBSE schools, ICSE schools, these schools follow like English study material. There's everything I think converted to English, and teachers and students, they practice English speaking as well. Then we have Bengali, Telugu, Marathi, Tamil, Gujarati, Kannada, Malayalam, and others. So if you look at the total market size, only if you take out English speaking population, that means 90% is the potential market, right? But Mr. Wij have a specific set of audience or a specific set of age group that's starting from 7 to 17, you know. So that is the age group we are targeting, where basically we can bring more value, we can add more value to the students and their development, you know. So they can basically develop their skills better and faster, and it is going to help them in terms of their achieving goals in life. So this is the snapshot of the number of schools in India. So there are around 1.5 million schools. So they are teaching almost 250 million students. And if you look at the distribution of the schools, so 72% of schools are basically a government school, right? That means your almost 70% of your students are studying in government schools. So that means they must be following only the study material in their local or regional languages, right? So like Maharashtra, they focus on Marathi. Odisha, they focus on Odia. If you go to UP have their study materials, they're more focused in Hindi. That means, so basically this is the 72% of the students basically they require, or you can say they are potential students uh, who need to develop their skills in English speak. Right. So, what is the opportunity here for my franchisee partners who are watching this program? So, we are looking for area franchisee partner. Right. So, area franchisee partner. So, if you look at here, his responsibility to develop one own center and run it, and then basically he has to sub franchise 24 schools. So that means my one area developer is going to develop a network of 25 schools, or you can say centers, in a defined geography. And so area developer, he has to pay a one-time franchisee fee, that is 40 lakh rupees, plus he has to set up a one school. So that is the investment of like 7 lakh rupees. So his total capex is 47 lakh rupees, right? For single unit franchisee fee is 4 lakh rupees. Royalty from individual schools is going to be 9%, and this 9% is from this 9%, 3% will be shared with my area developer, and 6% goes to the brand. Return on investment, if you talk about, we see my area developer can make 15x of his investment in 10 years. So that means he is investing 47 lakh rupees. If you calculate like for 15 times of 47 lakhs, it will give you around 7.4 crores kind of income, or you can profit you can make in 10 years. Basic assumptions of like tuition fee we are talking about. So monthly tuition fee for this program is going to be around 2,000 rupees. One-time registration. So one-time registration fee is the 415 rupees that goes to my center. First year study material, or you can say student kit, is around 2,000 rupees. That's your $40. So that's a mistake. It's first year kit is around 4,000 rupees. Second year kit is my 1,600 rupees. And break even if you calculate for my area developer. So my area developer will recover his entire investment of 47 lakh rupees in 20 months. And contract period for my area developer is going to be 10 years. Right. So what is the rollout plan? So we have developed basically entire metrics of the rollout plan, and based on the number of districts, population, and the market size. So UP, we see a potential of like 5 area developers. Maharashtra, including Goa, we see an opportunity of like 4 area developers. MP alone, it has 52 districts. That means 3 area developers. Again, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Telangana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Karnataka, West Bengal, Haryana, we see an opportunity of like 2 area developers in each state. Rest, you're like Himachal, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh clubbed together, opportunity for 1 area developer. Assam, it has 33 districts, so it has an opportunity of 1 area developer, followed by your Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Jharkhand, Punjab, Kerala, Uttarakhand, Delhi, and remaining your northeastern states has opportunity of 1 area developer. So it gives us a total opportunity size of 40 area developers that we are planning to deploy. Right. So I think with this, I'll end my presentation. And Neha, we can take the questions.
Certainly, sir. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Guys, we are starting the process of Q&A. If you have any questions, you can type into the Q&A box. We'll take up the questions. Since we are running out of time, we will take few questions only. So I'll be starting here. One question which I would want to ask you, Ashok ji, what kind of marketing support this brand is providing to the franchise partners in India?
Now, Envision is doing the entire marketing campaign for area developers and unit franchisee recruitment. And you will get an entire support from Franchise India organization just to help you in developing this entire network.
All right. And since the syllabus and the material which they are going to use are their own material, so what about the training and what about the process of the recruitment of teachers? Or is it going to be all online or there'll be the offline centers also?
Train the teachers program will be run by Mr. Vij. So they will train your staff, but the recruitment of your staff by my franchisee partner has to take care of. Right. Study material as far as concerned. So study material will be delivered to my area developers. So my area developer has to buy at least like a kit of 400 students at a time. And then they need to distribute it to sub-franchisee schools.
One more question which I personally want to ask, do we have existing presence in India?
No, this is the
or
first
we are coming
time
for the first time in India for the
first time we are
expansion.
introducing this opportunity and take it forward.
So I think this is the great opportunity since we are coming for the first time in India. This brand is entering in India, being a new brand coming from international market with their own concept and learnings. So I think it's a great deal altogether. Now I would want to take up the question. Mr. Ajay is asking, it should be ROI and not break-even point. Breakout point will definitely be less.
Yes, I think in the presentation I mentioned like your break even, or you can say your payback period is your 20 months. And return on investment, basically we are calculating cumulative return on investment that is more than 15x. So on an investment of 47 lakh rupees, you are going to make a profit of 7.4 crores.
All right. One more question is there. Who are our competitors right now in the market?
In India, it's highly unorganized, basically private tutors who are basically doing this kind of English speaking courses. But we don't see any organized player as of now. Right. And second thing, if you look at the entire market, there are a lot of players in English learning program, but they are heavily focused on study abroad concept. So they are focused on IELTS, TOEFL, and GMAT and other programs, right? So, but our focus is on young generation, age group of 7 to 17, and we are more focused on spoken English. So that basically improves your confidence and it improves your development. It improves your skill set, and plus language. Only the language is the tool where you can get the highest paying job in the world.
Right, correct. Okay, so one last question which I want to take up. Mr. Rahul is asking how you help freshers who are new in this field. I think he wants to ask one more question, which is related to this question only, which I want to add on. Is this only for the people who are from similar kind of background, from educational background, or any person can come and look for to go along with this brand and take the franchisee?
for this, like people who have the basic understanding of the education background, I think it is very lucrative for them. They can basically do the network development very fast. And people who are already like running some kind of like education training or coaching institute, it's very lucrative for them because they don't require to like invest any amount in the setup. So from their existing facility,
Setup only they can
just coach
start
the
this.
program. They can
So in
start
that
this
case,
course.
I think they can save the amount of investment which they need to spend on the setup and all, which so that this would be no cost for them, and they only have to pay the franchise fee and the material fee, I must say.
Yeah,
Okay,
absolutely. And
all
second
right.
thing, I think we need high energy people like Rahul who can create the entire network much faster.
Right, right, right. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. All right. So thank you so much, Ashokji. Thank you so much, Rajat, for joining us today on this platform and sharing this master franchise opportunity, that too with an international brand, Mr. Wig, with our partners, our participants who are watching you live, and all the very best for the prospects since it is coming in India for the very first time. And I am sure that you're going to get really good response because the scope is there. And when we talk about education or any kind of institute, so English is the first language which people want to go for. And as Ashokji rightly said, people are going towards the IELTS preparation and other things. But yes, if they're going for IELTS, then also they need their communication skills or their writing skills to be improved. And for that also they look forward and they search for good institutes or centers wherein they can improve all these skills and they can go for these kind of exams. So wish you good luck, and I'm very sure that you're going to get really good response over it. Thank you so much, both of you for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
Franchise.
having us.
Thank you. And now moving forward to our next brand, we have Mr. Rahul Sharma. He's going to brief you about. So whenever we talk about any industry, I would say like any scope. This is today we are talking about master franchisees. That too into the international level, like the brands which are from not India maybe, but yes, they're looking expansion into India. They are giving you international exposure in India. So we cannot leave food behind because in yesterday's session I told you that F&B is something which comes first in our mind. Like we Indian, whenever we think and we plan to go for any business and we want to start anything, the first industry which we think about is F&B, because this is something we think is the most easiest. And we know what food is because we start our day with food and we end our day with food. So food is something which is always there in our life on everyday basis and every time basis. You can't stay without eating or having anything at least for two hours. I mean, you need something to have it. So I think we feel that food is something which we understand very well, and which we if we'll do food business, we can do really good in market. So that's why I'm going to introduce you with Rahul Sharma, who's going to share with you some franchise opportunities with very famous international brand. He's going to cover three brands: Smoothie Factories, Barcelos, and Figaro. Figaro Pizza, you've already heard. Smoothie Factories, you've already heard. And I'm sure that Barcelos also is the brand which you must have heard about it, because these are the iconic brands. These are already there in the market, and these brands you can see in Indian market also. So this is not the brand which you're going to see or you're going to know about, or you're listening the name for the very first time, because these brands have already made their presence successfully in this Indian market, and they're doing really good. And with this, Ajay Grover is also joined. Ajay, I'm welcoming you on this platform. And I would also request you, if you would come up with any question you may ask. Meanwhile, I would want Rahul to please take the lead and just start with any of these brands and tell our people, our participants about the brand and the opportunities you are giving in F&B, that too with international market. Over to you, Rahul.
Thank you so much, Neha. And you rightly said. Good evening, everyone. Namaste. सबसे पहले तो दिवाली का टाइम आ रहा है and everyone want to start something new. हर चीज लगता है कि यार दिवाली आ रही है, कुछ ना कुछ तो नया करना चाहिए. In a franchisee business, I would suggest everyone, if you want to start your business and especially in any international brand, हर एक के माइंड में आता है यार मैं इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड है यार, इन्वेस्टमेंट तो बहुत ज्यादा होगी, कौन इसको सपोर्ट करेगा, लोकेशन कौन इसको देखेगा, कैसे चलेगा, किस तरीके से इसकी प्रोजेक्ट रहेगा, किस तरीके से सप्लाई चेन रहेगा. सो फॉर सबका सोल्यूशन is a business tech solutions private limited, which is a part of franchise India group. So the first brand which I want to share more information is Smoothie Factory. So guys, Smoothie Factory is basically health and wellness cafe, and everyone know health and wellness cafe India is divided into a two part. कोविड से पहले एंड कोविड के बाद। कोविड से पहले क्या होता था, कुछ भी लोग कुछ खा लेते थे, फूड में देखते थे यार ये हाइजीन है, अनहाइजीनिक है, हेल्दी है, अनहेल्दी है। बट पोस्ट कोविड द पीपल आर मोर मतलब कॉन्शियस, दे ऑलवेज थिंक कि यार हेल्दी होगा प्रोडक्ट या हेल्दी होगा तो किस तरीके से ये प्रिपरेशन होगी, किस तरीके से आ रहा होगा, अपार्ट फ्रॉम द प्राइसिंग स्ट्रक्चर। So Smoothie Factory started from US in 1996, 23 years and 220 plus country they are present. So when I say 23 years, so they are present in since 1993, 23 year of the experience in the market, 20 plus country and running more than 250 plus store. So before COVID, they are present in India, but post COVID, again, they entered into India through Franchise India. And in August 2023, we started giving the franchisee. So when we started giving the franchisee, our thought process was very much clear कि यार जो भी बंदा स्मूथी फैक्ट्री में आएगा तो there is a one thought, we want to make a success story to them, and that is only possible when we are supporting from starting to the end. That is the reason in a smoothie factory we are providing a both opportunity, area developer, someone who can take the particular territory rights. कोई कहता है कि यार मुझे states के rights चाहिए, we are ready to give a state rights. Someone say कि नहीं मुझे कोई particular city rights चाहिए, we are ready to give a city rights also. Apart from that thing, we are also providing a unit franchisee concept. So unit franchisee basically कि कल कोई मुझे बोलता है कि यार I want to open a single store, so we are ready to give a single store. That is the reason Smoothie Factory want to open a more than 250 store in next 5 years, and that is the reason the Franchise India team, the area developer team who are already associated with us, they are supporting in the same way. So currently, if I say unit commercials, in a unit commercial, we have a two model. One model is called as a takeaway model, which is called as a kiosk. तो बेसिकली व्हेन समवन वुड से कि टेक अवे, तो इसका मतलब क्या होता है? इसका मतलब ये होता है कि आपका स्पेस विल बी अराउंड 100 से 300 स्क्वायर फीट स्पेस में काम होगा, जहां पर लोग आएंगे, वो ऑर्डर करेंगे, एंड ऑर्डर करने के बाद दे कैन टेक द प्रोडक्ट एंड दे कैन गो आउट. So when I said a smoothie factory in a takeaway, so 100 से 300 square feet is नहीं, बस यही है ये, ठीक है. 100 से 300 square feet as an space be required, and the overall investment will be 20 से 25 lakh rupees. But अब इसमें दो चीज होती है. When I said 20 से 25 lakh rupees, आपको एक साथ पेमेंट करना है, तो I will say no. The first thing is the franchisee fees you have to pay. We are keeping a 10 year of an agreement in a unit commercials. कोई भी यूनिट लेता है तो 10 years का एग्रीमेंट रहेगा. स्मूथी फैक्ट्री every 10 years a renewal of an agreement. So what is the procedure by paying? मतलब मैंने बोला यार मेरे 25 लाख रुपए लगेंगे, तो I will say नहीं यार, आपको 25 लाख रुपए एक साथ नहीं देने. The first thing is the most important is the franchisee fees. You have to block the area and local market और किस में काम करना है, because we are keeping 3 to 5 kilometer of radius to open the another store. तो आज मान के चलिए मैं मुंबई में हूँ, दिल्ली में हूँ, पुणे में हूँ, मुझे कोई लगता है कि मुझे पर्टिकुलर एरिया में खोलना है, which is my prime area, तो we have to block that area first. उसके बाद we have to support in the location. The location support is from our side. Hiring is from our side. The training of the staff is from the company side. The supply chain, when I said a supply chain, the meaning of that sentence is both category, the perishable or a non-perishable category. So both the items are supplied by the brand. Now, then there will be a design. There is a design fees. You have to pay the design fees. After that, it is open. If you want to construct the property through our vendor, we are ready to support. Otherwise, you can do by your own. Then I can share you the kitchen equipment list. You can buy the kitchen equipment in the local market, but we have to follow the brand specification. So in a smoothie factory, for a smaller concept, for a takeaway model, the investment will be around 20 से 25 lakh rupees. The second is called as the standalone model. Standalone का basically मतलब क्या होता है कि कोई भी store या कोई भी shop जहां पर बंदे बैठ के खा सके, यहाँ जहां पर आप अपना एक time spend कर सको with a family. So that will, the space will be requirement of 300 to 600 square feet, and the investment will be around 30 से 35 lakh rupees. That is between. So when someone is investing in a unit commercials, or they are in a unit जैसे kiosk और standalone, we are keeping a royalty, because आपको पता है F&B business बिना royalty के नहीं चलता. royalty क्यों ले रहा हूँ मैं आपसे? royalty मैं इसलिए ले रहा हूँ कि मैं day to day आपके operation activity में support करूँ, मैं आपकी national marketing में support करूँ. If you, and we can also customize the menu. मतलब आज कोई बंदा बोलता है कि मुझे ये product नहीं लेना, मुझे दूसरा product रखना है, तो we are ready to support, and we have to customize the menu as per the local market. Smoothie factory, we can do a 100% pure veg, or we can also do a veg and non-veg item. So किसी को कोई community है, जैन community है, और कोई से कहता है कि यार मुझे completely veg open करना है, we are ready to support. Smoothie Factory completely veg कर सकते हैं. We can also do veg and non-veg. Apart from that thing, we have a area developer option. So area developer accept, मतलब अभी we have already signed 5 territories. Delhi NCR, Gujarat, Mumbai region and Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry को छोड़ के we are ready to give a master franchisee or area developer to any particular territory. कोई कहता है कि मुझे MP में लेना है या छत्तीसगढ़ में लेना है, कोई बोलता है मुझे महाराष्ट्र का पुणे रीजन लेना है या मुझे AP लेना है, तेलंगाना रीजन, whatever the reason we decided. और कोई कहता है नहीं मुझे सिटी राइट्स लेना है, तो we are ready to work in a area developer concept. So guys, before just closing this smoothie factory, I would want to tell one thing कि आप देखो पैसा उसमें लगाओ जो आपके साथ खड़ा हो ब्रांड. आप उसमें देखो कि उसकी क्या स्टार्टिंग जर्नी रही है, कितने ईयर से दे आर प्रेजेंट ओनली इन इंडियन मार्केट और दे आर प्रेजेंट इन इंटरनेशनल मार्केट. इफ दे आर प्रेजेंट इन इंटरनेशनल मार्केट, सो हाउ मेनी स्टोर्स आर देयर? So if I say Smoothie Factory, in Smoothie Factory, they are present in 20 plus country, running 50 plus store, and they are exist in the market from last 23 years. If you are getting an opportunity to take any international brand under an investment of 20 से 25 lakh rupees, I would suggest you are taking a very good brand. बिकॉज आप खुद जानते हो इंडिया मार्केट किस तरीके से, जो इंडिया मार्केट के अंदर इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड आया, दे आर बिकमिंग अ सुपर रिच, दे आर मेकिंग अ लॉट ऑफ इनकम, दे आर मेकिंग अ लॉट ऑफ मनी टू द फ्रेंचाइजी एज वेल एज जो कंपनी अपने स्टोर्स भी खोल रही है. सो that is the reason if you want to start some QSR and especially in a cafe health and wellness type mein, so I would suggest the Smoothie Factory is the first choice to all the investor who want to start something in a F&B business. Thank you, Neha.
Rahul ji, can we know what is the product list of the brand Smoothie Factory?
So product list क्या, जैसे आप नाम समझ रहे हो, so we have a smoothie, we have a juice, shakes, yogurt, then we have a salad wrap, because healthy products. Apart from that thing, we are also adding an Indian menu. दो चीज हो अजय जी, एक है तो स्टोर पे सामान बन रहा है, दूसरा है जो पैकेट आइटम आ रहा है. पैकेट आइटम, टेक एन एग्जांपल, इफ समवन वुड से यार आई वांट टू जस्ट do something for my body, मुझे weight lose करना है, so they have a pre-packed product which is an authorized by the US regulatory that is only available on a Smoothie Factory. मैं जिम चलाता हूँ, मुझे पता है यार जिम में क्या है, जिम में सब बंदे हेल्दी होते हैं, उन्हें स्मूथी पीना है, शेक्स पीना है, आई कैन डू द टाइप विद देम. ऑनलाइन टाइप तो मैं कर ही रहा हूँ. सो बीइंग अ स्मूथी फैक्ट्री फ्रेंचाइजी ओनर, दे हैव अ मल्टीपल सोर्स ऑफ इनकम. ऐसा नहीं केवल कस्टमर आ रहा है, दे कैन डायरेक्टली गो टू द ओडीसी व्हिच इज एन आउटडोर केटरिंग सर्विसेज. दे कैन डू अ टाइप विद द लोकल जिम सेंटर और मे बी कॉलेजेस, यूनिवर्सिटी, एंड दे कैन आल्सो बी अ पार्ट ऑफ एनी, कोई भी मतलब मैरिज फंक्शंस होता है तो वी आर रेडी टू सपोर्ट इन दैट पार्ट.
Or who we feel are our competitor in the market right now?
So this question is very, मतलब I can say कि स्मूदी फैक्ट्री इंडियन मार्केट के अंदर अभी तक ऐसा कोई ब्रांड नहीं है जो नेशनल लेवल पे काम करता हो. लोकल ब्रांड आते हैं अजय जी, जाते भी हैं, बट व्हेन आई सेड कि यार आप एक लीगेसी देखिए, आप डिफरेंट कंट्री के अंदर देखिए, आप ब्रांड की वैल्यू देखिए कि अगस्त के अंदर आया, 3 महीने के अंदर they have created a मतलब impact, they creating a 10 units with a 5 masters area developer rights. Why? Because of the value, because of their thought process, कि why they want to be a different from the other brand in the smoothie category or in a cafe business.
And like you, in your presentation, you told that investment is not to be done in a single shot. Like it is
Yes.
initially the franchisee fee. So can you literally explain
So
it?
अजय जी, the meaning of that sentence कि यार दो तरीके से ब्रांड होते हैं, कहते हैं एक बार आप मुझे पैसा दे दो, मैं आपका सारा इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दूंगा. We are not a such brand. We are say first franchisee fees, as per the steps going on, your payment will be coming in 45 to 60 days, and then you have to pay only franchisee fees, design and training fees to the brand. The other fees for the interior and the furniture or the supply chain directly goes to the vendor. I don't have any issue.
What is the franchisee fee?
So we have a 6
Or-
lakhs and 8 lakhs, 6 lakh for a kiosk and 8 lakhs rupees for a standalone. And for an area developer, I am happy to discuss one-to-one what is the price for the territory, because in area developer, they have to open a one cell phone store. They have a revenue sharing. They have a different mode of revenue sharing. So we are happy to discuss on the area developer query one-to-one.
And what is the USP we can take like for Smoothie Factory? What will be
So
our...
it's a health and wellness cafe. Basically, smoothie, juice, and shake iced tea all are freshly made. We are not using any artificial colors. All are naturals, and that is the USP of this brand.
Okay, so we can cover it under the wellness cafe,
Yes.
as a wellness
Health and
cafe.
wellness cafe.
Okay. So we have one more question from Mr. Rajat Arora. What is the breakup of the takeaway?
What is the breakup for what?
For takeaway, I mean, most
So for
probably is
takeaway,
meant to
QSR
ask.
is a 20 say 25 lakh rupees, where the franchisee fees is 6 lakh rupees. Then there will be a design, training, interior, furniture, the kitchen equipment, and the initial investment. 20 say 25 lakh rupees for 100 to 300 square feet. I'm happy. We have a lot of mall owners which are directly associated with us. If they want to open a property, we are ready to give a property. When they will sign a deal, my team is required only 15 say 20 days time to open the property approval.
And one more question is there: is there any sugarless products also in it?
Yeah, we have.
But otherwise, the sugar free as well as the with sugar.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's a nice presentation, and
thank you. So, guys, if you have any doubt, just let us know. Otherwise, we are going with the second brand, which is started from South Africa.
Yeah, and before you move forward, there is one last question which I want to take up. Mr. Rajat is asking how supply chain will work, since it's an
supply chain
international
will be
brand.
directly taken care by us. So I said there is a two category in a supply chain: perishable and the non-perishable category. So all the non-perishable products are supplied by us. We have a local vendor for the perishable category. The franchisee will not feel that कि मुझे ये सामान लाना है, उसके दुकान पर सारा सामान हम भिजवाएंगे. You are on mute, Neha. Neha, mute पे हो.
Yes, I think we are good to go now. And if anything is left unanswered, we'll get in touch with the team or the participants later. Now, let's move forward towards the next brand. And I think you're going to cover the next brand, which is called Barcelos Claim Grilled Chicken, which is South Africa's originating multinational restaurant chain. And they are now there in India also. So, Rahul, I would want you to just quickly brief our people to, about the opportunities you are sharing in India.
So, thank you, Neha. Thank you, guys, again for the another brand, which is the another international brand, is a Barcelos. So, Barcelos is basically started from South Africa. यार सब बोलते हैं South Africa का कौन सा ऐसा brand है जो market में present है? तो I would proudly say is only one brand which is known as the Barcelos. Only competitor for Barcelos in India or world is Nando's. किसी ने Nando's देखा होगा तो पता चलेगा. Before COVID, Barcelos in India, we have a 10 store and they are doing a fantastic sale before COVID. If you are, मतलब आपने कभी मुंबई हो, पुणे हो, कोलकाता, लखनऊ, दिल्ली, चंडीगढ़, and you went to मतलब for a food tasting in Barcelos, so Barcelos famous हुआ था ब्लैक बर्गर. इंडिया के अंदर ब्लैक बर्गर लाने वाला और पेरी पेरी जो कॉन्सेप्ट या फ्लेम ग्रिल कॉन्सेप्ट जो लाने वाला था, that is a Barcelos only. So currently, when I said a Barcelos, the Barcelos started from US. Sorry, not a US, from a South Africa, and they have a 137 stores. Apart from that thing, in Barcelos, I said कि because we are the master franchisee, we means the franchisee is the master franchisee. The franchisee को ये tension नहीं होगी again कि कौन supply chain देखेगा, कौन उसकी location को देखेगा, who will take care of the hiring, who will take care of the training, who will take care of the project management, because there's a lot of franchisees are there in Indian market. वो कहते हैं यार मुझे पैसा तो लगा दूंगा बट मैं उसमें इन्वॉल्व हो पाऊंगा. तो मैं कहूंगा सर आपको इन्वॉल्व ऐसा नहीं होना है कि यार यू हैव टू सिट देयर, बट यू शुड बी इन दी वे कि सुपरविजन करें. तो सुपरविजन करने के लिए व्हाट वी विल रिक्वायर, दैट इज द रीजन द ब्रांड बार्सलोज और द फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया टीम विल टेक केयर ऑफ ऑल दी हेडेक्स फ्रॉम ओपनिंग द स्टोर टू टिल द लास्ट प्रोडक्ट. यदि उनके स्टोर पे प्रेजेंट रहेगा तो बार्सलोज टीम विल बी ऑलवेज एसोसिएट. So basically, South Africa originated brand, and it is a multinational restaurant chain in India, and it is proudly say कि only brand from South Africa who created in a 137 plus to 20-year plus country. That is only a Barcelona. So Barcelos, we are giving it two options. One is called as a single unit concept, which is known as a quick service restaurant QSR. That is a high street model. And second, we call as an area developer. Currently, guys, the Barcelos again they entered into India in October 2023. Last month they entered, and we are ready to give a area developer rights. If someone wants to take care, मुझे कोई पर्टिकुलर टेरिटरी राइट्स चाहिए, मुझे स्टेट्स के राइट्स चाहिए या मुझे कोई सिटी के राइट्स चाहिए, वी आर हैप्पी टू डिस्कस ऑन दैट पार्ट. कोई बोलता है नहीं यार, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड टू ओपन दैट इज आई डोंट वांट टू टेक अ टेरिटरी राइट, बट आई वांट टू टेक अ सिंगल स्टोर. फॉर दैट थिंग वी आर गिविंग a unit franchisee. In Barcelos, we can also help you with the bar concept. कि जैसे आप गोवा में हो या कोलकाता में हो, if you want to opening a QSR restaurant and आपको लगता है कि मुझे अपना bar segment करना है, तो you can also keep as a bar segment. But for that cost is completely different. But जो अभी मैं आपको cost बताऊंगा, whatever I am sharing, that cost is without a bar. It's a quick service rent. So basically in a Barcelos, the investment will be around 70 to 75 lakh rupees. This 70 to 75 lakh rupees is again divided into a four segment. First is called as the franchisee fees. The franchisee fees for in this is the 25 lakh rupees. That is for a 5 year. Every 5 year is a renewal of an agreement. Any franchisee will not pay a single penny for the renewal term. Second is called as the design again, and there is a training, which is a fixed component. Now the third component, which is the most important, is the interior or the furniture. Because in Barcelos, we require an area of almost 800, say 1500, 2000 square feet, and we can open at any place. लगता है कि कल मुझे मॉल में खोलना है, we are ready to open in mall. कल मुझे लगता है कि नहीं है, मुझे हाई स्ट्रीट पे खोलना है, we are ready to open in a high street also. So 800 से 1500 square feet is the space. यदि 800 से 1500 square feet space में जाते हो और you are considering as a 2500 as a per square feet cost, so the fit out cost will be coming around 20 से 25 lakh rupees. Then there will be a kitchen equipment cost. Again, in a kitchen equipment, what I will do, I will share you the list. You want to do, you can buy a kitchen equipment locally, but the brand specification must remain same, and the cost will be around 20 से 25 lakh rupees. So that will be cover around 60 to 70 lakh rupees to opening a Barcelos as a quick service restaurant. Now, in Barcelos, we are charging a 7% royalty every month. We are not charging any 8%. This 7% royalty we are charging, and this royalty will be indirectly applicable to you because we are doing a national marketing, day-to-day operation activity. The local operations team members are there who can also managing all the things. So in Barcelos, we have another option as an area developer. If someone wants to take as a territory partner, we are ready to give as a territory partner. They have to open a one cell phone store. For that store, the franchisee fees is not applicable. Then there will be a revenue sharing. The first revenue sharing is always from the franchisee fees. The second revenue sharing is from the royalty. And the third is the supply chain. When they're supplying up material to their respective franchisee store, they can keep some margin. Again, in Barcelos, we have a perishable and the non-perishable category. All the non-perishable category is supplied by us. The perishable category, we will have a local vendor who can supply to their franchisee store. So in both the cases, for a smoothie factory or in a Barcelos, everything is managed by the brand smoothie factory or maybe by the Barcelos India team. So that is the reason if someone wants to start an area developer plus one cell phone store, the investment will be coming around 100 1 CR 1.25 CR to 1.5 CR. If someone wants to open a single unit, then the investment will be around 70 to 75 lakh rupees. Thank you, Neha, for it.
Yes, there are a few questions from the viewers. What is the total investment? You have already explained. It is 75 lakh to 1 CR for a unit franchisee, I believe. And for the master franchisee, you have not explained about the franchisee fee. So what is the franchisee
So
fee?
Ajay, for a master franchisee, as I said, we can discuss about the master franchisee. In a master franchisee, the franchisee will open a one cell phone store. For that store, we will not charge any franchisee fees. And in the case of royalty, they will also not pay a 7% royalty. They will pay some percentage of that 7% because being an area developer, they will get the revenue sharing in franchisee fees as well as in the royalty.
There is one more question from Mr. Jayesh Sharma. Yeah, are you open in East?
I am
So
happy
we are open.
to we are ready to मतलब work in East, and if someone wants to say कि North East, मतलब आप देखो North East के अंदर KFC is a boom, but McD गुवाहाटी के बाद नहीं है. This is the beauty of Northeast. If you are opening a Barcelos in a Northeast, I am ready to give as a Northeast as a single territory as a master franchisee or area developer, and they can open. We will work together and we can create a lot of success story in Northeast.
There's one more question. Are you offering the FOCO in Barcelos? No.
So no. So what we can do, we are not, because FOCO. But I want to suggest one thing, guys. Why you want to do a FOCO? आप पैसा लगा रहे हो, कंपनी रन करेगी और आपको सोचती है कोई कंपनी आपको प्रॉफिटेबल दे देगी. ऐसी तो कोई कंपनी मार्केट में है नहीं. फोको तो वो लगाते हैं ना जिनको अपने मार्केट में स्टोर क्रिएट करने हैं आपके पैसे पे. आई वुड ऑलवेज सजेस्ट टू ऑल दी पार्टनर्स, ऑलवेज गो विद फ्रेंचाइजी ओन, फ्रेंचाइजी ऑपरेटेड. क्यों? आप मेहनत करो, सब मेहनत आप करो, कंपनी को आप अपना शेयर दो. उल्टा मत करो कि भैया पैसा मैं लगाऊं, कंपनी रन करेगी, उसमें से कंपनी आपको 1% दे देगी. सुनने में बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि मैं इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दिया, मेरा हर महीने रिटर्न आएगा फोको में. दिस इज नॉट अ करेक्ट वे. इन फ्रेंचाइजी कल 3 महीने बाद, जो कोविड का एग्जांपल है, 3 महीने बाद नहीं है तो कंपनी कहां से देगी? सो आई वुड सजेस्ट ऑलवेज गो विद फ्रेंचाइजी ओन, फ्रेंचाइजी ऑपरेटेड मॉडल, वेयर ऑल द एफर्ट्स, यहाँ तो मैं सारा कुछ हम सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, लोकेशन, हायरिंग, मार्केटिंग, यू आर जस्ट डूइंग ओनली द डे टू डे ऑपरेशन एक्टिविटी. So I would suggest you will go with franchisee owned, franchisee operated model in F&B or maybe in any other business, because पैसा आपका है, मेहनत आपकी है, तो उस पे सबसे ज्यादा हक आपका ही होना चाहिए, किसी और का नहीं होना चाहिए.
There's a question from Rajatji. How much price will go down in 800 square feet area?
So the
you have
price,
explained.
Ajay ji, वो because this Rajat, the price होता है ना, that will be variable component. I said the franchisee fees, design and the training is a fixed component. The other things are the variable. कि fit out of furniture का होगा, that will vary per square feet, and the kitchen, so that will be coming around 60 to 70 lakh में हो जाएगा. उससे भी नीचे हो जाएगा when we are working on the interior. उसके ऊपर बात करेंगे तो.
Rahulji, if there is no area development in some area, so how
We
the
are ready to
supply
give a
chain will
unit
be how
supplied by
the
us.
unit
और एरिया
supplied
डेवलपर होने के
to the
बाद भी अजय जी, वी आर डायरेक्टली सप्लाइंग टू द सब फ्रेंचाइजी, जिसमें एरिया डेवलपर का जो परसेंटेज रहता है वी विल गिव देम. क्योंकि एरिया डेवलपर को हम तब तक अलाउ नहीं करते बनाने के लिए जब तक उसके अंडर 3-4 स्टोर ना जाए. आई डोंट वांट टू टेक एनी ओवरहेड एक्सपेंस ऑन देम. मेरा उसका थॉट है कि भाई तुम अपने स्टोर को स्मूथ ऑपरेशन करो अपने लोकल रीजन में, सो दैट यू विल गेट मोर एंड मोर रॉयल्टी. वो बेटर रहेगा.
So this is under the casual dining, we can say, or the QSR only
वी कैन
model.
से बोथ, मतलब आज कोई मुझे मॉल में बोलता है कि यार 500-600 स्क्वायर फीट है तो वी आर रेडी टू गुड टू गो. कोई मुझे हाई स्ट्रीट पे बोलता है 800 से 1000 है या 1200-1500 स्क्वायर फीट है, वी आर रेडी टू गो. कोई बोलता है मुझे 2500 है तो मैं 1500 बनाऊंगा, 1000 में मैं बार कॉन्सेप्ट भी बनाऊंगा. बट बार का क्या होगा, लाइसेंसिंग इज ऑलवेज टेकन केयर बाय द फ्रेंचाइजी स्कोप. बट जो अदर चीज होगा कि क्या मेन्यू रहेगा, किस तरीके से रहेगा, दैट इज टेकन केयर बाय अस.
तो जिसमें बार होगा उसमें there is extra fee covered.
नो फीस विल रिमेन सेम. नहीं फीस देखो कभी भी हम,
fee and others.
यस हमें फ्रेंचाइजी फीस से पैसे नहीं बनाने. आई वांट दैट द स्टोर विल रन, दे विल मेक देयर ओन मनी, वी वांट टू चार्ज सम रॉयल्टी जो मैं डे टू डे ऑपरेशंस के लिए उसमें इन्वॉल्व होना चाहता हूं.
और फिट आउट कॉस्ट थोड़ी बढ़ जाएगी उसमें बार
बस हाँ, वो तो बढ़ेगा ऑब्वियसली, क्योंकि बार कॉन्सेप्ट है तो लाइटिंग वाइटिंग डीजे बन जाएगा थोड़ा सा.
हाई स्ट्रीट में अगर हम मिनिमम एरिया रिक्वायर तो 800 स्क्वायर फीट इज द मिनिमम एरिया
800 से 1000 इज परफेक्ट. 800 से 1000 इज परफेक्ट.
so and we are open for pan India.
यस.
Thank you, Rahulji. I believe there is no more question.
Yes, and now I would want Rahul you to move forwards with the next brand which you are going to cover today. Again, the international brand, which I know most of the people who are watching you live, they know about the brand. That is Figaro's Pizza, 40 years old American multinational QSR chain. They're inviting master and unit franchisee partners in India. They're already there in India, and most of us has seen and tasted the pizza which they serve. And yes, but they're still open in India for more franchisees. And Rahul, I would want you to please explain more about the brand and the opportunities they are coming up with.
Great. So guys, thank you so much to listening us from last 25 minutes and understanding the international brand. So we have a third brand which is in a pizza category, which is known as a Figaro Pizza. The Figaro Pizza is a 40-year-old legacy started from US. So, मैं यदि बात करूँ, Figaro Pizza entered into India last year, and what we did a very good success story. We have created a store, almost 20 stores are there, out of which 7 stores are live. And I can give one guarantee: if you are a pizza lover, you can eat a Figaro Pizza and you can eat any other brand. I'm not naming any brand. Second time, you will stop going to the other brand. You will only go to the Figaro Pizza because we are doing a freshly baked pizza in front of the customer. We are not using any, because when you're making a dough basically क्या होता है, जो पिज्जा का बेस होता है उसे बना के we are using a USP जहां पर उसकी shelf life 3 से 4 days रहती है, and the freshness are there. Again, in Figaro Pizza, we have a unit and area developer concepts are available. When I said a unit, matlab if someone wants to take a kiosk, which is a takeaway model, or someone wants to open a Delco means delivery carry out, जो हम पेट्रोल पंप से बना सकते हैं ड्राइव थ्रू के कॉन्सेप्ट में. थर्ड होता है मेरा स्टैंड अलोन, जहां हम हाई स्ट्रीट पे ओपन कर सकते हैं. सो ऑल 3 मॉडल्स आर प्रेजेंट. बट इन इंडिया अभी तक जो भी मेरे स्टोर्स ओपन हुए, 7 स्टोर्स आर ओपन, हैदराबाद, दिल्ली, मुंबई, Jaipur, Jalandhar, Kolkata, all are a high street model, which is a standalone model. Beauty of a Figaro Pizza, we are taking care of, again, 100% support. That support will start from the location. F&B business is always depend upon the location. आज आपकी ब्रांड कितना भी गंदा हो, आई कैन से, और कितना भी अच्छा हो, यदि आपकी लोकेशन सही नहीं रही ना, तो आपका पैसा पहले दिन ही डूब रहा है. So the location is always taken care by us first. Second is the hiring and the training of the staff. Again, in Figaro Pizza, we are not dependent upon the chef. It's a chefless business. जिसको थोड़ी सी भी कुकिंग आती है या नहीं आती है, तो we can help you. Why these all 3 brands, Figaro, Barcelos, and Smoothie Factory, are created a success story in Indian market? Why? और in the international market? Because जब F&B business में आप जाते हो, तो आपका सबसे पहला थॉट क्या रहता है, यार मैं ओनर होने के बाद ओनर हूं या नहीं हूं. जो आप फुल फ्लेज रेस्टोरेंट में जाते हो, जहां पर जो ये होता है इन टर्म्स ऑफ, जहां पर शेफ की डिपेंडेंसी होती है, तो आपकी डिपेंडेंसी 0 है. कल शेफ का मन किया तो आपको ओनर बनाएगा, नहीं तो नहीं बनाएगा. कस्टमर कहेगा सॉरी यार इस बार नहीं हुआ. Third is the marketing support. So we will take care of the national marketing as well as the launch activity marketing. The supply chain, again, the supply chain is 100% managed by us. We will take care of the 100% supply chain. Day-to-day operation activities taken care by us. The order, inventory, and the supplies. The business management. The meaning of business management is that कि how your business is going. क्या आपका पर डे सेल है, हमें प्लान करना है कि whenever we are just finalizing any property, तो जो भी हम प्रॉपर्टी को फाइनलाइज करते हैं, we always keep in our mind कि इसका जो ROI हो 15 से 18 months के ROI पीरियड पे आए. So in Figaro Pizza, guys, we have a 3 concept again. One is called as a kiosk, which is known as a takeaway. Second is called as a Delco, which is a delivery and carry out, opening on a petrol pump. And third is called as a standalone, which can open at a high street. In all the 3 models, the franchisee fees have been same, which is a 10 lakh rupees. The investment, which is vary for a kiosk, is 30 to 35 lakh rupees. For a Delco, it will be around 45 to 50 lakh rupees. For a high street, that will be goes around 55 to 60 or 65 lakh rupees. Why all 3? Because of the interior cost and the kitchen equipment. In a takeaway model, if the space will be around 500, then the full-fledged kitchen equipment will be kept. The investment जो kitchen equipment की आती है, it will be around 20 से 25 lakh rupees. So that is the reason. जो ROI period है फूड कोर्ट मॉडल और कियोस्क मॉडल का, वो 15 से 18 months है. For a Delco is 18 से 21 months, and for the dining is 21 से 24 months. In all the 3 model, we are charging a 6 plus 2% royalty. When I said a 6 plus 2, the meaning of that sentence कि 2% we are used on the national marketing. For the local store marketing, we will support you. We have a local team who will guide you कि किस तरीके से आपको marketing activity करनी है. Then there will be a thought कि आप जब स्टोर को ओपन करते हो, तो लॉन्च एक्टिविटी इज टेकन केयर बाय अस. तो लॉन्च एक्टिविटी में ब्लॉगर्स को बुलाना है, फूड ब्लॉगर्स हो या कोई भी लोकल, दैट इज टेकन केयर बाय द Figaro Pizza. So in India, the first store which is opened is it's Hyderabad, High-Tech City Center. Second is in Delhi. Third is in Jaipur. Fourth is in Mumbai. Fifth is in Jalandhar. And then we are opening a lot of stores. Guys, the other model, we have an area developer. If you want to take an area developer, because Figaro Pizza mein very selected territories are available, only selected territories if I count: Odisha, West Bengal, Bihar, Jharkhand, then AP, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Pondicherry, Kerala, Karnataka, and Chhattisgarh. These are the territory which is available right now. If you want to take any city rights, you say, "Ki, Rahul, I want to take any city rights." We are ready to give a city rights where you can open a multiple unit. If someone wants to say, "Ki, no, Rahul, I want to take an area developer for some particular reason," we are ready to give a particular reason where the franchisee will open a one store. उस store को उसको franchisee fees नहीं देनी पड़ेगी. They will not pay a 6 plus 2% royalty. They will pay some percentage of the royalty because being an area developer, they will get a revenue share. Again, revenue share क्या होगा? Because वो territory own करता है. They will support in a local smooth operations. They can work with the local franchisee for a supply chain. मतलब जो supply करना है, we can supply the raw material to them. He can supply to the sub franchisee store. Then the third part, they will make a franchisee fee share. Second is the royalty share. Third, they can keep some margin on a fit out and the supply chain. If anyone want to take a master franchisee, they say, "Ki, I want to create a success story and I want to beat the other brand." And I am not saying कि मेरा product बहुत अच्छा है. That is the feedback from the customer. You can go to my any store. You can taste the product. You can see the quality and the taste and the quantity what we are giving. No other brand is giving in the Indian market. Guys, before just closing the this seminar, I want to say दिस इज एन इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड. आप ये याद रखना, जो इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड किसी बंदे ने स्टार्टिंग में लिए थे, दे क्रिएट अ सक्सेस स्टोरी, दे क्रिएट अ लॉट ऑफ मनी. द सेम थिंग इज एप्लीकेबल इन स्मूथी फैक्ट्री, फिगारो पिज्जा और अ बार्सलोस. If you want to take a international brand, this is a right time. We have a selected territories are available. We are open for a unit or a master franchisee. But the thing is that when you are coming, I can assure you, you will make your money. And you can make a money in 2 years or 3 years. The rest of matlab in the agreement period, you are just making a profit, and that profit will be utilized for the other franchisee, or you can utilize for your territory development. So over to you, Neha. Thank you so much for
Sure.
giving me
Ajay ji, anything you want to ask?
Yeah, Rahul ji, what is the average sale of our outlets?
So I can tell you, so currently we are doing almost 12 to 15 lakh rupees sale, and the store which is less than 3 months, they are doing 12 to 15 months, and the store which is more than 3 months, they are doing almost 14 to 16 months, 60 lakh rupees, of 14 to 16 lakhs. And we are both the model, offline and online. Omni-channel presence are there. The meaning of that sentence, Swiggy and Zomato is a delivery partner. We have a national tie-up through Swiggy and Zomato where we are delivering the goods to the customer.
So what is the average ticket size of our?
So in Figaro Pizza, I can say the average ticket size is almost 350. So 325 to 350 is my average ticket size.
So what is the ROI we expect?
So ROI again say, if the property is property का rental यदि around 2 lakh के आसपास है, तो 15 to 18 months is the ROI period.
Yeah, that's. Thank you very much for a very nice presentation. And
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. There is one last question which I would
Yeah.
like to take up. Rahul, what is the gross and net margin?
Net-
Somebody is asking in Q&A
Okay,
window.
so guys, I can just tell you, in a Figaro Pizza, the gross margin, when I said is the cost of goods, the cost of good will be almost your 28%, and the net margin is 30%. In a smoothie factory, the cost of good is 25%, the net margin is 30%. In Barcelos, the cost of good is 30%, your net margin is 27 to 28%.
Okay. Very well explained, very well answered all the questions. Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you so much.
presenting
Yeah, thank you, Franchise India.
this wonderful
inviting.
brands in front of our participants. And I'm sure that these brands are doing wonders already in market. And guys, as already mentioned by Rahul, that they have limited territories. They have already selected the territories they are going to open in because they already have existence or presence in Indian market. So they do have limited slots available, limited locations available to go for the franchisees. So if you're interested, you can get in touch with us. And thank you so much for joining us, all of you, all the panelists, all the participants who have joined us today. And I'm very sure that the details and the brand which we have shared with you are going to help you in finding or finalizing your business And if so, we try to cover all your questions, but if there is anything which left unanswered, so we try to come in touch with you within a day or two. My team is going to get in touch with you. Even if we have answered your questions, then also we try to get in touch with you. But again, if you have anything, any feedback, anything you want to share, or if you want to connect with us directly, you can reach out to us at our hotline number, which is 9717683838. You can drop me WhatsApp to myself directly on 8800493728. You can write us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. And I'm sure that you're going to have a wonderful weekend, because we are already in Saturday and this is a festive season. This month itself is all beautiful because you have lots of occasions. It's a festival month altogether. So I wish you all the very best for all your days. And I am sure, like, if you're very serious to starting something, so I think this is the best month to start with. Wish you all the good luck. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Tomorrow again we are coming, and I have shared the registration link in chat window. You can click on that link and you can register yourself by clicking on that link, or you can join tomorrow again at 7 p.m. Tomorrow, the brands which we are going to cover are the health service brand. So if you are interested to starting something with the health industry, you are most welcome to join us. In case if you're not interested to start something into health industry, then also you can join us, because sometimes we don't realize what exactly we are looking for. Once we hear out, once we understand the brand, then only we can finalize what exactly is best for us to start in a business with. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thanks a lot. Have a lovely evening ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Neha. Thank you.